Welcome back to Smackdown vs. Raw 2008. I was taking a look at the schedule before we started and before I started this recording, and Vengeance is a long ways off. A very long ways off. Look at how far that is. I don't know how they're gonna keep this Chris Masters storyline going for that long. I have no clue. But let me take a look at these messages here. I'm having second thoughts. I'm cutting you some slack, Jack. Don't call me Jack. Anyway, I know you've had your hands full with top contenders to your title recently, so I'm not going to burn you out against them this week. You're going to face someone else as a tune-up for Vengeance, though, so you don't get too comfortable. Not that you could have, of course. Your opponent is big and mean. He's the Great Khali.
Hi there. Listen, I don't know how to say this, but I think I might have made a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have left him. I don't know. I'm so confused. I'll talk to you later.
So you made him spill the Chinese food for nothing! Look at this. Oh, she made him spill the Chinese food for nothing now. That's ridiculous. Wasted Chinese. Oh. What's this magazine say? A big split or a big showdown? Are they or aren't they, and with whom? Those are the big questions swirling around a certain WWE superstar, WWE diva, and champ. In the past weeks, Chris Masters and Candice have not seemed to see eye to eye, having actually faced off opposite each other in a mixed tag team match. Among other incidents, to top it off, Candice has been associating with the champion against Masters' wishes. However, insiders have reported that Masters and Candice were seen out in the town together after the champion's recent in-ring battle against Khali. So somehow this was written after tonight? I don't know. This was somehow written a week in advance, this magazine. I suppose. I don't know how that works, because I haven't faced off against Khali yet, so. No, I guess that somehow was written a week in advance. That's lovely. Let's bring up the hardcore a little bit. Let me bring up my stamina. Let me check the fatigue level of myself here. Not too bad, so. Stimulate once again. I'm going to do some skill improvement here. Endurance. Got a message from Candice.
Hi, it's me. Look, I think it would be a good idea if I got my stuff back. I'm pretty sure I left something in your dressing room. Let me know when I can come by and get it, okay?
What's my little choice here? Quit messing with my head. Let me check my fatigue level now. Alright. It's getting up there. Wow, if this was really the schedule, I'd hate to have to. You'd be paying quite a bit of money this month for pay-per-views. 2 pay-per-views in a row at like what, $50 a piece? If you want to order both of those, you'd be paying $100. That's ridiculous. Anyway, got another message. You are slime. I guess I'm slime.
Stop messing with your head. Listen, this hasn't been easy for me. And if you're just gonna be a jerk about it, I hope you get your head handed to you in your match this week. Who's this number, creep?
How the fuck does that make me a creep? Oh my god, what? I would like to know how this makes me a creep. I would like to know, because I don't understand how that made me a creep, telling her to quit messing with my head. That is the most fucked up logic I think I've ever seen in the history of fucked up logic. That's just not even right. Lose this number, creep. No, I'm not the fucking creep. That doesn't make you a creep because I say that you're fucking messing with my head. Learn some damn logic, Candice, and then talk to me. Anyway, I gotta take on the Great Khali in what should be a easy match. I've beaten Khali in the past. Khali has beaten me one time in the past in what was not a fair battle. It was an injustice because Kane came out and screwed me out of my victory. So I do not count that as being Great Khali beating me, but I have beaten him in the past. So but either way, this should be a very easy match.
You know, I think we spent more time discussing the champ's love life than his upcoming title defense at Vengeance.
Yeah, and it's obvious to me that his head isn't into that match. He should be focusing on one thing, retaining his championship.
That is what I'm focusing on. That's what I'm always focused on.
And this is exactly the wrong superstar to have to face if you're distracted by personal issues.
Look on the bright side. At least it's a non-title match. When the champ gets his head handed to him, maybe that'll be the wake-up call he needs.
Nah. Because the Great Khali isn't going to be doing anything, you know, to pick up a victory. He's just going to get his head handed to him. He's just going to get his ass handed to him is what he's going to get handed to him.
He reversed it.
Damn you, Khali. Don't you reverse. It's not very, you know, giant-like.
This is raw action at its
Alright, maybe he's going to be more of a challenge than I had hyped him up to be.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on Smackdown.
not on Smackdown or anywhere else.
Fuck you, Khali.
Nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of...
Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy, my
Oklahoma ass.
That's cheating, plain and simple.
All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when the war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
What do you think you're doing, Khali?
There's the reversal.
No, no. How can the ref can his opponent kick out?
Of course he can kick out.
Come on, you gotta stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Excellent counter.
I'll kick you in the giant grapefruits. You stupid, you nut. Don't be such a nut.
What he's doing.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
No. Get off me.
It doesn't appear that Edge is getting much love from this crowd tonight, and who can blame them?
Here we go, a spear.
In the eyes of that man right there.
There it is! Spear! You gotta give him credit for that one, JR.
Yes, you do. Give me credit for that one, JR.
Start to cheer. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. This could be a pinfall.
1, 2, 3. Great Khali has been taken out with the slightest of ease. Oh, that boy just took out the Great Khali with the slightest of ease I have ever seen in that ring. That boy, the Edge, the rated R superstar, he is in my top 5. He is taking out the Great Khali. He's trying to take out the Great Khali. And here's the Chris Masters, the masterpiece. He's coming out here to see what's going to be happening. between his #1 contender challenger, his little Mr. fucking Edge, and he's gonna be taking him on in what is surely to be a great #1 contenders hardcore title challenger match for that WWE Championship. I don't even know what I'm saying here. You should be reading them subtitles because I think I'm having some type of spasm attack over here in the booth. There's the Edge again, showing you that he's 6'5", 204 pounds from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Last time I was in Canada, I got arrested for speeding. Now, I'm never going back there. Those fucking cops, I was going 2 miles over the dang speed limit. They came up and they said, "Hey, mister, get out of your car." I asked them if it's because I'm Booker T. They just wanted my autograph. No, they said, "You speeding." I looked at my thermometer, or my speedometer, as I like to call it, and it said, "You're going." It told me I was going 1 mile over the limit, when I was really only saying I was going the same because they just didn't even know. 1 mile over the limit, and I was saying, "Oh, speeding?" That isn't even rhetorical. That ain't even logical. That's just like, what the hell? Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of Smackdown vs. Raw 2008. When we come back next time, we'll take a look at these messages, and maybe we'll hear from Booker T again.